chain. I leave soft and brain. Off the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come on, the mic.
It is time for some football. Welcome everyone to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Nix from the gun. Got a man, Bailey has it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Man in motion, out of the slot. On 1st down, it's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Nix to throw again. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That play good for 17 on the 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On second down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Deontay Hardy to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Taken in by Smith. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here we go, second and 9. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the 36. This is Ingram looking left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They have themselves another first and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he gets him around 6 there. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hits him on the out route. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short route like that, but you stay on top of the deep threat. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here we go on 4th, Nix. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Man, it's Marvin Mims. He touches him down with a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Dobbins trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before he gets started, all the best.
This is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They take the hands off. Now Nix. Pressure coming. They take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Throwing from the gun here. Don't try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now. You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play action on 1st down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Now Milton to throw. Getting out to his left. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To throw, Milton. Sets up the screen. Eckler. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Nix with it on first. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick six.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick six.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 3.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And the Broncos first down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here, clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 28. get some late points and the lead. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Evans now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. They go play action on first. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rebel. 18 Rap.
Throwing now, Milton. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go now. Touch the Eagles.
From the 47. Escape tackle. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hands.
79 Broncos.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And he's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Hold the ready.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Eckler. Having gained up about a handful there. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 48-yard look for it. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over first and at their own 24-yard line.
Got ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. Here we go.
Now we're on here with Blake Coro. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves.
First throw for the backup now. Short pass brought in. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
he stopped. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Colts.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now, Richardson. Left side, pulled in by Pittman. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down, run by Corum. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Right there, hurt.
Richardson now on first and 10. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Let's go now.
They'll give to Corum on the option. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Well, once we saw them on the collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun handoff now to Spiller. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Rook now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
He's got Sutton complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Nix. Trying for the deep ball. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. First call here coming from the shotgun. We'll start the drive with Eckler. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They're going to run on 1st down with Coral. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Milton back to throw. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. a pickup of 9. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milton. Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Broncos corral it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the 37. Connects on the crosser. They hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
It is caught left side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 18, Pioneer.
Another try following the sack. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Ready?
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He is taken down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw. Completed over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flush down out to his left. And he covered just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They'll look to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on fourth down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, well, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on second down. Great fly through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Evans now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Start on the ground, Corum. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Carter on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First throw of overtime now. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
That was a defense right there taking it upon themselves to set the tone, to be the aggressor, to dictate, and it worked. They forced the incompletion.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Second and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
All right, gonna need the full 10 here on this opening drive of overtime if they don't want to stall out.
19. Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw, Milton. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on fourth down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Milton. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third down run by Dobbins. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up fourth down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
A 31-yard attempt.
So here they are. A chance to win this with a field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. The kick is good. He got it. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Indy.